Hello, welcome back, my boot campers. How is everybody? So I just want to welcome you again to the 5 days to consistent paid boot camp. My name is Amanda Kijek. I am your host. Most of you know me. Any of you who are new to the group, I love to work with my network marketers and my online business owners to help them get clarity and to build their businesses online, so that they can reach their freedom lifestyle. Okay, so hey, thank you for jumping on. As you guys are jumping on, please let me know how you're doing so far and how excited you are to get going with the second day of the boot camp. Okay, hi Mary Jo. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate your time. Hi Carly. Okay, so first and foremost, I really wanted to just slow down and really bring to light what's going on in the world around us. And I don't want to go too deep into this because I know we're seeing it everywhere right now. That's all anyone's posting about. But I want to make sure, because we are doing this boot camp, we are talking about building our businesses right now and doing it online, that we are doing it with integrity and with class. Okay, you guys? So for me, it is so important for you to know that what we're learning here in this week, and what my goal is for you, is for you to really go forward and to be able to present yourself as a good human. Okay, I know that you're here because obviously I was attracted to you, and I thought that you were already a good human, but I really want to make it clear that being here and learning these skills and learning how to bring your business forward isn't for you to go on to Facebook and to push your services onto people, because now is a time when people really do need them. Okay, like, don't get me wrong, people really do need the extra money, and they probably need what you have to offer. But let's be really authentic and really genuine when we are sharing our posts and our content, so that people know that we aren't just pushing something onto them and taking advantage. We are providing value and serving. Okay, so that being said, let's get started. Who's excited? Okay, who nailed their niche? Who nailed their niche yesterday? Okay, or today, because we're doing this in the evening. So who did their homework? Who feels like they've nailed their niche? Let me know in the comments below if you feel like you've nailed your niche. And you know what? Even let me know what you answered in the questions. Okay, I know we had the homework thread up. I saw a few people who put their answers in there. I really want you all to go and fill out your answers in that homework thread, because remember, those of you who show up live and those of you who do your homework are going to be entered in to win some prizes. Okay, one of them being a scholarship into my program. Okay, free. And I think I'm going to do some clarity calls. I'll do a couple free giveaways of a clarity session, so we can, for a half an hour or so, go over your business, and you'll have me free for that half an hour to answer any questions. Okay, that's going to be one of the prizes that we're going to do. And then I also am going to be adding author to my title here right away. I do have a book coming out, so that's in April. I had an email from my publisher today, so it's in April. I don't know the exact date, but maybe that will be one of my prizes as well. So let's get going. Just to let everyone know, you need your homework, right? We have our homework every day, or your workbook, I should say, and we're going to be taking some notes. Okay, so I'm not seeing too many. Oh, you think you did, Carly? Awesome. And remember, you guys, if you're unsure, you have questions, let's post in the group, and feel free to reach out to me. Tag me in the group, because I want us getting some wins. Okay, yesterday was really about honing in on that niche, because we needed that clarity, and we needed that clarity. And trust me, this can change, this can evolve. So don't let it hold you back from actually taking action. Just do it. Just pick your niche, pick what you feel right now, and it's going to evolve and it's going to change over time. But for right now, you're gonna figure out what from the questions that you answered, and we're gonna go up from there. Okay? So I'm so excited for all of you who did your homework and who have been participating. And today, where are all my notes? I should show you guys what my what I got my setup here right now, so you know that anybody can do this. Okay? So what we're gonna do right now is today we're talking about how to build your quality audience. Okay? So yesterday we went over the 4 pillars that are absolutely important, right? Our niche, building, engaging, and selling, right? And so today we're going to talk about building our quality audience. Now, in order to build your audience online, it's important to know your niche, right? Because you're going to be now targeting them through the content that you put out on your profile. So when you're posting, and this is huge, this is something that almost every single marketer has struggles with, is content. What do I post, right? So every time you're going to do a post, it should be valuable. You should be thinking about serving, and you should be thinking about those questions that you answered yesterday. Who do you serve? And what are you solving? What problem are you solving? And if you can answer that each time before you put your post up with the content that's in your post, or something that's educating or based around what you're trying to deliver, then you have good, valuable content, okay? And before you do any of that though, what do you think you need to have? What do you think is, let me know in the comments, what do you think is important for people to see when they first come to your profile? This is my pause face. Do, 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 do. Somebody let me know, what do you think? What's the most important thing that people are going to see when they first come to your profile? I'll only wait a couple seconds because I know there's not a lot. Hey Mark, thanks for jumping on. Okay, so what we're talking about today is building your audience, how to build a quality audience. And to do that, you need to show up as an authority, or as somebody credible, somebody relatable, somebody trustworthy, right? So think about that. Most people, when they first come to your profile, are they seeing that? Are they getting that vibe from you? Because you have like 3 seconds to catch them, right? Yes, Mary Jo, a picture of you in your profile picture and your bio, right? And it should be you, so that people aren't guessing. I've actually had this happen to me before, where somebody sent me a friend request, and the profile picture was 2 people, like a husband and wife, and they looked really nice. They looked like my avatar. So I always send a message before I accept, and the name was like Sunny or something like that. So I couldn't tell who it was. Who was I talking to, the boy or the girl? I assumed it was the woman, but it wasn't. It was a guy. And so just the whole conversation got awkward and weird, and it was like a disaster, right? And needless to say, I'm not friends with that person anymore on Facebook. So it's really important for them to see you, only you, in your profile picture, which is the little round picture, okay? Your other picture can be family or lifestyle type photo. So thanks for jumping on, Nicole. No problem. There will be a replay up for sure. Okay, so think about the statistics, okay? 80% of people are visual. So if you want to be seen as the things that I just listed, and you want to build a credible audience or a quality audience, you need to be thinking of your niche, who you're trying to attract, and are they going to see you as relatable? Are they going to see you as credible? Are they going to see you as an authority, or somebody who they can trust, or that they will trust when they see your profile, okay? If you don't have that credibility yet, that's fine, because you don't have to. Like, and by credibility, I mean, you know, some people, it takes time to build this up. So some people already have, like I'll have author in my title. That gives me a little bit of credibility, right? And authority. But before, when I didn't have that, I can just use pictures from events or pictures from, nice backdrops, things like that, right? Think about the things that you look at, that you see, that makes you relatable, and what your audience is looking for you. So say you are you're in like the health niche and you do a lot of cooking or you do recipes. Well, you can have a picture of you in like a really nice kitchen doing some, like fixing some food. If you're in the gym or health industry, you could have those kind of pictures on your wall, and that's going to help make you look like that person that's relatable and that knows what you're talking about related to that niche, right? Is this making sense, you guys? Let me know if this is making sense in the comments below, okay? So really think about that there's 80% visual, right? And it takes a few seconds for people to just look at your wall and then just keep scrolling and see other people, and they're off you that quickly, okay? And you want people to stop and to think, oh, this person looks nice, this person looks like somebody who I want to be friends with, and then they're going to accept, because that's what we're going to be doing today, okay? Thank you guys so much for jumping on and for being here, okay? Because I know there's a lot going on in the world, and I know that it's late, so thank you so much for jumping on, okay? So now we all should know our niche, right? We were talking about this before. Everyone who's jumping on now, please let me know if you nailed your niche. Let me know in the comments. If you still need help with it, let me know in the comments. I want to see the homework thread that was put up under session 1 homework thread. I want to see your answers to nailing your niche, okay? And if you need help, then send me a message. And so right now we're talking about what you need to do on your personal profile to help you to build your quality audience. So turn to your, I think it's on the 3rd page if you have it printed out. Turn to session 2 in your workbook, and we're gonna get started, okay? Because here's the thing, I'm super tired of showing up at trainings and, you know, opting into webinars that are like 90 minutes long, where someone promises to give me this information and then I only learn about like the how. I never learn, or about the what, I never learn about the how. Who's sick and tired of that, okay? That's what I'm here this week to give you, is all of the actual answers on how to do these things, so there's no more guessing, okay? I'm going to tell you exactly what to do, okay? So if you take these actions and actually implement, we're going to start seeing results, and I'm super excited about that. Okay, so let's get started, okay? So what you first want to do at the top of your worksheet, it's going to say you want your page to look boss, okay? And by that I mean you want to look like somebody who is credible, who is like the authority, like you're relatable, like you know what you're talking about when your avatar comes to visit your page. And when your avatar comes to visit your page, they're going to see a picture of you, right? It's going to be your profile picture, and it's going to be, you could have your family and stuff in the back, but it's Nicole, if you, sorry to interrupt, if you didn't print it off, you can still go in the homework is posted in the group, and you can still look at it through Google Documents, okay? And you can even edit from in there. So you just hit make a copy, and you can edit from in there if you haven't printed it off yet, and you can still take notes that way, okay? But I do recommend printing it off, because you get to keep this after, and it's going to have all the answers in it, okay? So you guys, if you need more training on what to do in order to make your profile attractive, there's in the units tab, and for content, you can get all of that within the Profitable Mompreneur group, okay? You all know that. I'm sure you've been through there already. So let's just dive into this, okay? So the first part is, today I'm going to join a, what do you think it is? It's a Facebook group. You're going to join a Facebook group, and you have a similar niche to what you're in, okay? And I'm going to give you examples. So you're going to fill that out. Put in, today I will join, fill in Facebook group, okay? You're going to join a Facebook group of a similar niche, and you're going to add 25 friends, okay? I'm saying 25. If you want to add more than 25, that would be amazing. I am going to forewarn you, if you've never done this before, if you've never joined a group and you've never made connections with people before, then I wouldn't go more than 40, especially right now with the new updates and the algorithm and all the craziness that's going on. Facebook does have new like things in place, so just make sure that you're aware of how many you're adding. Okay, so here is what I want you to do. I just want you to find a Facebook group of people who are of a similar niche to you, so that you can start adding friends who are your avatar. And the reason you're going to know that they're your avatar, and this simplifies things so much for you, the reason you're going to know that they're your avatar is because they're following the same people that you would be following. They are following leaders, right? They're following other leaders' pages, which is, this is what you want to write down in the 3 places I can find similar niches to follow, okay? So they're going to be following other leaders' pages. Write that down. That's number 1. Okay? Do you got that? The next one is they are going to be following other leaders' Facebook ads. How many of you have clicked on a post or clicked on an ad, you know, maybe even just left a little love, and then now you see tons of different ads about the same type of thing? Like maybe you opted into Ray Higdon, maybe you've opted into something for skincare, maybe you've opted into, you know, things like that, and now they're going to start showing up on your page. That's awesome, because you're going to utilize those to find your avatar. Okay, so number 1 is other leaders' pages. Write that down. Number 2 is leaders' Facebook ads. You can just put Facebook ads. And number 3 are places like Pinterest and YouTube, because that's a search engine. So say you know, when you go into Pinterest and you're just looking for anything, you're like looking for like DIY on how to make homemade soup. Well, you could DIY a keto diet. You could DIY, you know, anything, and that's those boards and those the things that are popping up are going to be people who are also looking at those same things. So who are those people? Those are your people. Okay, is this making sense? You guys, let me know if this is making sense to you. Okay, so what you're going to do, I saw somebody ask, how do you find those groups? Okay, so you know who your avatar is. Okay, so I'm going to give some examples. Let's do weight loss, because that's an easy one. Okay, so if you're in weight loss, then types of groups that you could look for would be, and this is like, I call it like 6 degrees of separation, right? So you're looking for people who are interested in weight loss because maybe you have a weight loss coffee or something, okay? So who are people who would be looking for weight loss? Brides, right? So people who are going to get married. So you could go and search new brides, or wedding, or, you know, any kind of, for like wedding photography, any of those types of people that are looking in those groups. You bet your bottom dollar they're probably concerned about their weight and fitting into their wedding dress, right? So those are groups that you can go into. And if you know that your avatar is a woman, right, and you already know these things, which you should have figured out, you should know these things, right? So if you know your avatar is a woman, then how perfect is that to be targeting like a wedding group, because you already know who a woman is going to be in there. Okay, so now let's go, say you're in the CBD industry, because I know there's probably people in here who are in hemp works. And you know what, if you have questions, you guys, please put them in the comments, because I'm going to go back through and I'm going to be able to answer these questions when we come to day 5. Okay, because I want to do, so any day we're on here, if you have questions at any time, please write them in the comments, because I want to be able to answer them. I'll do a full Q&A on the last day. Okay, so Angela, you're saying, I don't understand how to use Pinterest to advertise or post. Okay, so you're not going to use it to advertise. What you're doing is you're going to use it to figure out how to make a connection, how to find new leads for your business and for you to add friends, okay? Because today we're talking about how you're going to build your quality audience. And to build your quality audience, you can add friends from other ads that you see from your leaders, from places like Pinterest. Like when you search Pinterest and you search, I can't remember what company you're in, but let's say you're searching, it's a beauty type one. So let's say makeup, and again, you can do wedding, right? So you could even search makeup for weddings, and then all the boards and all the things that are going to come up, even YouTube, okay? Don't use Pinterest if Pinterest is confusing for you. And I don't want you to start scrolling because everyone loves Pinterest. So let's say YouTube, if you search that, or even Google, the things that are going to come up, like the first answers like to your solution that are going to come up are the exact same ones that other people are clicking on. So those are the people that you're targeting, right? That's your avatar. Your avatar is the one who's searching, right? Does that make sense? So they're searching and they're finding their answer there. And that's how you're going to find them, and you're going to find people who are going with questions unanswered, which, trust me, there's thousands, okay? There's thousands of people who are going unnoticed and unanswered, and you're just going to make friends with them. And you're going to find your groups the same way, okay? On Facebook. If that's confusing to you, just use Facebook. So you're going to use, so how would you find people that are interested in CBD? Okay, so in answering your question in your niche, Nicole, let's say that you narrowed yours down to men. Let's say that yours are men who work, or even you work in the airports, in the airline industry, right? So let's say busy 9-to-5ers who are wanting to lose weight, but they don't have time to go to the gym, right? And they don't, to relax, they used to drink beer, let's say that, but they're wanting to lose weight. So now, instead of losing weight, by instead of being able to drink beer, because that's not going to help them lose weight, they might be interested in CBD, right? They could take a gummy or take some drops to take off the stress and relax, and still be able to have, not worried about their weight loss. So now you can go into dads groups, or you can go into busy 9-to-5ers groups. You can go into, does this making sense, you guys? So it's really that 6 degrees of separation. Really kind of think outside the box. Don't just think people who want CBD, right? Don't just think that, because probably everyone is already in those groups, right? Try and think a little bit outside the box. Am I making sense? Okay, I'll give you one more. I think I have another one here. So yeah, even for the weight loss one, you guys. So let's think that your weight loss is easy, right? You got moms groups. Every mom usually wants to lose weight and they're complaining, especially if you're looking at ones that just had kids, right? So you can be in moms groups like that. You want to narrow your niche down a little bit more. Maybe they're keto, right? They're wanting to lose weight with keto. Maybe they're vegetarians. The more you narrow it, the more you get to specialize. So that's what I'm saying. You're not going to be in that group where every single other person from your team is, and they're getting nowhere. You're going to be in a group with people who are getting overlooked, and you're going to be able to answer their questions, and you're going to be able to invite them to be your friend. So here's the thing, okay? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. All I want you to do today is to find one Facebook group, okay? Don't even overwhelm yourself, because I know that so many of you probably have so many Facebook groups that you're part of right now. That's something you could do too, is take yourself out of Facebook groups, because I think that they confuse so many people, and what I'm all about is simplifying and getting you results. Okay, and let me tell you, when I took myself out of so many groups, it helped, because you really don't need all the groups. You're just getting I know you're in there to get free information, but getting free information in all these different places is not helping you. And so I want you to even just think about taking yourself out of groups and just focusing on the task at hand. If you can focus in this next week, especially, on just doing what I'm telling you to do each day, not the day beforehand. You know that we're going to be making a group. Don't even think about that right now, okay? Just think about your niche. That's what we did yesterday. You need that niche. And today, what you're going to do is you're going to pick one group, and you're going to go in there and you are going to make 25 friends, 40 at the most. Don't do more than 40 in a day unless you've been doing this for a while, because you will get put in Facebook jail, okay? But I would actually like to see you set your intentions right now in here, okay? So for something fun, everyone jumping on, how many people are you going to send a friend request to today, okay? From this group that you're joining. And let me tell you that you're gonna have to probably talk to and send out quite a few friend requests in order to actually be able to have a conversation. And we're not having conversations yet. All we're doing is we're adding friends, okay? So you're gonna go to this Facebook group and you're gonna add 25 new friends, okay? So, hey Angelo, how's it going? So let me know, you guys. No, you don't have to. Amanda, I love it. You're such a goal-getter. Yes, Claudia, yes. Amanda, you don't have to do it tonight if you're like, I know it's 9 o'clock here at night. So, but before tomorrow when we do the next one, okay, just pick a realistic number that you can do. Oh my gosh, you're awesome. Look at Amanda, she's got 40 up there. Okay, so let's pick a number that's realistic that you can really do. And all you're gonna do is you're gonna send friend requests, you guys. So before you do that though, I want you to know that you're just adding Facebook friends, right? You're just adding them as a friend. Don't even talk to them yet, because I don't want you selling. I don't want you doing anything. Just send out those friend requests. And tomorrow we're going to get into more about what you can do in having a conversation with them, okay? So I want you to, we're going to move on, okay? What do we got going on here? I want you to also know, you guys, here's an awesome tip. When you add a new friend and they accept, they automatically go into your Facebook Messenger. So you never have to really wonder who you added or who your new friend is. All you have to do is look in your Facebook Messenger and they'll all populate right there, okay? So that's a nice little tip for you. And actually, tomorrow in the group, I will post a really cool little trick that I'm sure that you probably don't know that'll help you, okay? I'll give you another little trick, okay? That's gonna help you to know if you started a conversation with someone and you didn't finish it, and this comes in handy, then you'll be able to know so you're not missing things. Because I know when I'm talking to so many people in Messenger, that's where I do most of my work. Sometimes it's easy to lose track of people. So tomorrow in the group, I'll do a demo video and I'll like a screen record and I'll post it in the group for you guys, okay? So right now what we're gonna do, you guys, is you're going to be going into a Facebook group where your targeted niche is hanging out, and you're going to only friend request those who you think are your target avatar. Don't just friend request anyone. You want these to be your quality audience, okay? That's the whole point of this, okay? Okay, so you have your 3 places where you can find your similar niches to follow, right? And build those targeted connections. We've said other leaders pages, leaders ads, Facebook ads, or places like Pinterest, YouTube, Google, things like that, right? So here I'm going to give you 10, where to generate 10 quality leads, okay? So get ready to take some notes, okay? Number 1, in your Instagram stories. So write down IG stories. 2, referral giveaways. Okay, these are places that you can, once you start making these connections, right? These are where you're going to be able to also generate leads, okay? So right now, just really focus. All you have to do is do the task that's in front of us, right? We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. These are for notes for future purpose and references. So all we're doing is writing this down so you have it for future reference and purpose. But right now, all you're doing is you're going to go to a Facebook group and you're going to add 25 or whatever the realistic number for you is of friends. And then we're going to make those targeted new quality leads and connections, okay? So IG stories, referral giveaways, your personal page, that's number 3. Number 4 is your Instagram feed, so IG feed. Number 5 is YouTube. Number 6 is an email list. This is something I realize some of you might not have, but it is something that's smart to start thinking about. So please add it to the list. So email list. Number 7 is Facebook Messenger. How are we doing? Is everyone getting these notes? Number 8 is IGDMs, so Instagram, right? In Instagram direct message, right? Number 9 is Facebook Stories. And number 10 is by doing things like a joint collaboration, like Facebook Lives or podcasts. Things like that. And if you need, you can just watch this on the replay and go back and write these down. Okay? So how's everyone feeling about all this? Okay? How's everyone feeling? Let me know. How's everyone feeling? Are you excited? Hey? You don't even understand how easy and how simplified these steps can be, but they're simple things that no one's really explained to us and told us how to do, right? So just doing these things, just knowing your niche, knowing it that clear, and yes, party, knowing it that clear, and then, knowing where you're going to find them, having that 6 degrees of separation, it's just that clarity, you guys, and keeping it simple. And that's what I'm all about. It's just taking all the stress and the anxiety and that extra time out so that you have the time to do what you want to do and to be able to show your teams how to do it. Because that's when it comes down to it, if you're in network marketing, you are here to build a team, you're here to make money, and you're going to need to be the leader and show them how to do it, right? So let's keep it simple, right? So remember, okay, you guys, remember that you need to have your profile looking like you know what you're talking about. Make sure your profile picture is you. Make sure that it clearly states who you help, right? This is your niche. What do you do? You want to have it in like a one line, right? Like I call it an elevator pitch. So you want to keep it simple so that you know, and so that they know, and that it's a clear message. Because remember, it's 80% visual. So remember, just go back and listen to this again for the examples. If you're somebody who does a lot of recipes and stuff, you can have pictures of you in a kitchen, but make sure the kitchen is clean. Make sure you look like you know what you're doing, right? Don't have your 20 million kids in the background and food everywhere. Or, if you do workouts and stuff, have you in the gym. If you're a business coach yourself or something, like have the pictures at your desk. Like take a look at my page and my profile, and take a look at other people's pages and profiles who are part of your, targeted niche, and think, what are they, when they see this, what are they thinking? What are they seeing? Because you want them to accept, right? And you want to make that conversation flow and be a lot easier, okay? So we are going to do that for our homework, okay? That's our homework. We're going to be adding one group and adding those friends, okay? And in the homework thread that I'll be putting up later, and that I want you to answer, don't forget to answer from yesterday so you can be part of the drawing so you can win. I want you to answer, where can I find my ideal audience right now, okay? We just went over it pretty much in exact detail. So I think I'm kind of giving you guys the answers here. I think I'm kind of letting you cheat off me a little bit here. So make sure you answer this question. Make sure you're clear on your niche, and let's get ready for tomorrow, you guys. I'm so excited about tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to start getting results. We're going to start having conversations and reaching out. So really work on yesterday and today, getting that clarity, and let's get going, okay? So I will see you guys tomorrow, and I promise I'll put that demo up so you know when you start having conversations in Messenger who you've left off with, okay? So everyone have an awesome night. Stay safe, wash your hands, and just have fun. Stay positive and be genuine. Take care.